Hey, don't record this. I'm not participating. Shit. This nigga worse than Vlad TV. With the goddamn name.
That's the funny thing. That's how I know that nigga didn't listen, because it's just a mention of 4 for 5. We don't say what.
That nobody said shit.
Mm-mm.
It's the funniest shit though. That shit was...
And Quincy tried to fuck it. He ain't here yet, but whatever. He tried to talk about my rating system. You goddamn right I got a rating system. He ain't come up with shit. He ain't do nothing but sit there. At least I came up with something. The fuck? My rating system.
It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Hold on. I gotta tell she gotta bring mine. I finally got me some. Nigga, whole day spent on a mission.
What you thought was a weed?
Not until...
Ain't it legal now?
Nah, the Senate is somebody got passed some stuff.
The Senate.
Yeah.
Man, they gonna have to let a lot of people out of jail once that happens.
Guess what? A lot of niggas gonna show up missing for their release date. Like, oh no, I think that's already. They just go let niggas go. That's labor.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't prisoners. That's labor.
And they get paid per inmate.
Why you think them Egyptians don't talk about how them pyramids got made? There wasn't no non-profit, nigga.
That's some amazing shit though. That still, whoever made it, that shit is amazing.
Hey man, you gotta rule what.
Are we gonna talk about the Galactic Federation of Aliens?
Oh yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's important.
I had Harden trade talks. Clarissa Shields. Is y'all taking the COVID or whatever, the vaccine?
Taking it twice.
Shut up, Charlie.
And yeah, and what y'all talking about, Facebook and all that shit.
First of all, you gotta take it twice.
Well, there's one you gotta take once, and then there's one you gotta take twice.
Yeah, Pfizer's 2. 4 people got Bell's palsy. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to look like Jim Ross.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah.
My one homie was like, I'll say this: if there's a 99% chance that it'll fix America, and I'll definitely get Bell's palsy, I'll tell you what, I'll take it. I was like, shut the fuck up. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. He's like, you know how selfish you say? I'm saying you wouldn't get Bell's palsy if it would save a family. Okay.
It's funny. I was thinking it was like the flu shot where they give you a little bit of flu, and then to kill it.
Change your DNA.
Yeah. This is some different shit. They don't give you a little bit of this. It's just some whole different shit.
I gotta look into that more then, because that's even more concerning. It's all
the girl called in Breakfast Club and she was like, look into it. It ain't like the flu shot. She like, it's like a genetic mutation type shit that's gonna fuck with your.
Literally no way. There's no way. I'm not like a doctor. My job doesn't depend on that shit, so I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, so you telling me I could either get injected with some whatever, or I could just sit in the house and wear a mask for like 3 weeks. It's like,
just keep doing what I'm doing.
I'll just keep doing this.
Hands down, like you don't have to shoot.
Let me tell you something. They put some Molly in that vaccine.
I'll just get the Molly, Charles. The Molly is just available by itself. You don't gotta get.
That is true.
The thing about Molly is you come down off of it. You know, you get to reset.
Yeah. And like, even if it's some bad Molly, you just drop dead. You're not gonna walk around the rest of your life with half a face. I'd rather die than have half my face slumped.
Hey, Conway the Machine made it. He a rapper. He got Bell's palsy.
I can't rap.
Damn.
You can do whatever you want.
And he don't seem like he made it that far. I ain't seen that nigga on no charts. But nope, not taking that shit. Not. Hell yeah.
They said some employers might require some of their employees to do it, but I imagine that's serious jobs. They ain't doing that shit at like McDonald's or nothing.
What?
It's nothing.
Yeah, they said some employers might. They said definite, but they were talking about some employers might be on that shit. Like you gotta have the vaccine to work here.
But it's just so crazy because all we had to do was take a month or two off, and shit would have been cool. But
that's it. That's my homie keep being like 3,000 people are dying a day, and I'm like, that ain't because of no vaccine. That's just because we fucked up. Like, we ain't the biggest country in the world, but we 4 times more people dying per day than other countries the same size. That's because we fucked up. Like, so why I think they're gonna get the vaccine right either?
At bus stops, eating sunflower seeds, eating the virus.
He said the bus stop eats
That's gotta be out of pocket shit to do right now. Is eat sunflower seeds. Spitting everywhere.
It's spit everywhere.
That's crazy.
Shake my hand.
It's just like there ain't no people like they say it's safe. I'm like they can't even know it's safe. Like there ain't no way for them to know what it do to you in a year.
What trial?
There ain't no way to know. There ain't no way to know if it'll go affect your baby or not because they ain't even been studying it long enough for somebody to have a baby while being.
Yeah, they actually said a bunch of people shouldn't take it. If you got a compromised immune system, you shouldn't take it. Because
if you have allergic reactions, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't take it. It's a lot of shit.
Netflix got a longer trial than this fucking vaccination.
And I'm like, my homie's like, oh, you a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, how is a conspiracy theorist to literally say they don't have the time to look at it?
That's
just what's going on.
Yeah. Like you can but the doctors say, I'm like, the doctor can't know what happens 6 months from now. Like there's no expert.
Get this money before they die.
That's the reason I stopped smoking them vape pens because I don't know what the fuck they gonna do.
You don't know
5
what the
years from
long-term
now.
effect is. Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck that.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I'll stick to my natural drugs. I know what the effects are of these drugs long term.
I've come to terms with the side effects.
I'm coming to the side effects, but can't shit or eat.
And people are on this. If you drank jungle juice, you don't get to ask about the. I'm like, bitch, I get to ask about whatever the fuck I want to.
Yeah. Those
like,
dumbass posts. Yeah, I've seen that.
Just because
like, why are you doing the marketing for the vaccine? Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Because
they tried to make a thing.
Life back.
They tried to make a thing on it about like a call in on Breakfast Club. Like, would you rather eat a stranger ass, or get the vaccine? Like, that don't have nothing to do with each other. That's
don't got
two
nothing to do with
completely
each
different
other.
things.
That's what one girl was like. She posted the eating the ass thing, and I was like, I want to believe that the strangest ass that I'm eating, she had her ass eaten for years, and no niggas had dropped dead yet. She has done more testing on having her ass eaten than they done on the motherfucking vaccine. So yeah,
that's a safe ass. That is a safe ass.
Ain't no nigga running behind her like, oh, my face stopped working, nigga. Don't take it. What you need.
That would be fucked up if eating ass gave you Bell's palsy.
I mean,
it would make sense though.
I mean, I've heard some traffic ass eating tales. So.
It'll give you pink eye, won't give you Bell's palsy.
It'll give you throat.
Not yet.
Nah, I heard some niggas that got sick off the ass.
That's crazy.
That ass.
That is crazy because you sitting there thinking about what was the last thing you ate to get you sick, and his ass.
It didn't.
You know what though? He didn't watch good though. That was on me. I should have known.
I was drunk.
Yeah. If you get sick off eating ass, you know midway eating that ass that's the ass that's gonna make you sick.
Not one more bite.
You gotta start spitting out the little bit you still got left.
Just push the plate away. No, thank you.
No, baby, I'm full.
I ate earlier.
This is some great pre-fight talk. I don't think Quincy ever gonna make it.
Yeah, man. We done gave him it's 15 minutes.
That was the first segment right there. We moving. We went over the vaccine. You recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm recording. You know, we
ain't welcome. We ain't introduced the show.
Well, that was a cold open. That was a cold open.
Look at this. Watch this. Look whose black ass showed up. Oh man, so that man ears was what they say itching.
Oh, y'all was talking shit already.
Already.
I mean, you wasn't here. You know you go get it.
Oh, you know, I miss y'all too, man. What's going on?
Oh man, we just covered COVID and the vaccine. So we're gonna open the show now. Welcome to the Tuskegee Jokeman Show. We got all the crew here. I am Pap Johnson.
I'm Yusuf Ali. And this bitch.
Quincy Johnson the second. What's good?
This is flight number 118.
Ground control, Aston Wallace.
I'm Air Marshal Kelly, the honest, the most caring, the loving.
Okay. Welcome to, like Yusuf said, Flight 18. Before we get into this, we gotta give a moment of silence for the first black president.
Man, real talk.
Oh, AKA Debo, AKA That's My Bike Punk.
Get knocked out like your father used to.
Yeah, put the gun down, Craig.
You can get some too, old man.
It's sad news that brick finally caught up with Debo.
Fuck up.
We're gonna have
Isn't that brick?
And
We met him at Sycamore Tavern last year. He showed up to a show at Sycamore Tavern, hung out, watched a bunch of whatever sets, and he was just chilling.
He used to be around. I mean, like that's my bike punk. That's some hilarious shit to tell somebody else in front of their daddy. Like I don't fuck with nobody. That's great. So we got a pre-flight topic. That shit was great. Now Quincy is here in the saddest of shoe rooms I've ever seen.
Hey man, it's a shoe shelf. I don't even have a room yet. It's just a shelf.
Yeah. I ain't seen shoe boxes in a long time. Niggas usually have them in clear cases.
Right, that's the saddest shoe closet behind Charles.
Nah, man, you gotta keep the shoe boxes. I got every pair of kicks I got the original box, player. I'm about this game. You know what I mean? You don't ever get rid of the box, even when the edges fall off.
No, that's artwork too.
None of the niggas with the Dior's got the shoe box. They just got the Dior.
I ain't got the Dior's, man. So you know. You know, when I get them Dior racks, though, I'll be sure to have a shoe closet.
Oh yeah, we got some stimmies coming soon, man.
I heard that they're thinking about getting that second round out.
Oh yeah, a whole 600. You guys excited for your? What you gonna get, a PlayStation 5, guys?
Oh, it's only 6 now?
It's gonna be $600, man. $6.
They cut it in half.
Man,
they cut it in half on us.
I am fine. I mean, my 600 thing.
Minimum a month. Like, this country is so pussy. We should have burnt this bitch down so long ago. Like they'll raise student, like, you know,
don't call America pussy, brother.
We ain't get shit. They got 3,000 people dying a day. We ain't got no money, and we just like, so Joe Biden.
Okay, Aston, come on, man. Don't argue logic when you already know the truth. They look at it like this: if you poor enough to need health care, then you're poor enough that we don't care if you die because we have to pay for you anyway.
Damn.
So, you know what I mean? If all the people, if 90% of the people passing away are on Medicare, Medicaid, public aid, how does that hurt the Republican Party? That's not even their bottom line. Nowhere near it.
Whoa, you said Republican Party? We talking about
Republican
the government.
Party. Yeah, the government. None of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Hey, if you in my house and you get sick and you can't pay for your shit, hey, nigga. Hey. What you want me to do? We go to work over here.
Look, you don't see. Do you see Joe Biden out there every day going, "These niggas need $1,200 a month"?
Whoa. Joe Biden's not gonna do that right now. He's not gonna do that right now.
Joe Biden gonna lay easy, gonna lay low.
Man, smoking Joe Biden, he gonna drop a smooth Zoom show on your ass just
Joe
to
Biden
pop
need
up with a video screen. Man, come on, man. Joe ain't doing nothing outrageous till he get in office.
Yeah, he chilling for now.
The government ain't helping nobody.
Yeah,
Because it's Trump's government.
You see, he got the FBI and the Justice Department already investigating his family. They've been investigating him since before the election. He moving slow.
Talking about Joe motherfucking Biden and the rest of the Democrats still not be able to get this shit done. They don't give a fuck about it.
Hey man, that's the beauty of bureaucracy. If you know how it works, you can stop it from working.
That's why you got to vote.
The beauty of bureaucracy is that
they ganged up on him. They got him out of here. They fooled black people. South Carolina.
You hear Fauci today talking about brothers and sisters. Y'all know that's a black lady that helped make this vaccine. He says sisters, like with the A-S or the Z, with the Z.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters.
He put some sauce on it.
Yeah.
Take that shit.
Brothers and sisters.
But you know what? You can't be mad at Fauci for that because I blame like Medea type motherfuckers for making that acceptable in society.
The Z on everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Gas and all that. You know what I mean?
That nigga's supposed to be a professional, man.
But how many?
He damn sure changed his tone. He changed his tone and delivery when he said it. He knew what he was doing. He was what they call it, pandering. He was pandering.
Anytime you see a portly black woman in a movie that gives you that feeling of gospel in your soul, you put a little oomph on it. Yes,
can't help it.
You can't help it.
But this nigga don't have to come out here like he performing on Showtime at the Apollo.
Nigga,
he kind of does, bro.
If you were surrounded by a bunch of English people, you would come out there with that twang. You'd be so excited.
Charles, if you were around regular people, you'd be talking like you were from England.
Yeah, we did it.
Me musket going to blow.
Marion Georgia.
Nah.
All right.
I watched Downton Abbey. I can't talk like that. So I can't sound like Idris Elba.
Man, y'all think boys gonna vote in Georgia? You think that Jeezy who was that?
Hell no. They don't know what they
made enough impact.
They're gonna be confused. Like, what you mean? But we already got the president.
We're voting, goddamn.
We keep voting.
It was rigged.
I ain't voting no more.
I voted for Gucci.
That lady should be the fucking jail. Like she straight up went to the meeting about COVID. They told her about the shit. She went and then moved all her money around to match, and then didn't warn her constituents like that's insider trading, and we're just like runoff.
Obviously, because that's Georgia.
No, that's like you said, bureaucracy, nigga.
That's America, man.
Yeah, nigga, what you talking about, man?
America, man. No, there's a whole Security Exchange Commission to fucking rule over this shit.
But there's a whole commission, and you have someone in charge.
Martha Stewart served time in jail.
That's because she was kicking it with Snoop, though. Real talk.
Martha Stewart ain't part of the get down, though. Martha Stewart made her money. She wasn't birthed into her money. Nigga, remember when y'all talk about all these commissions and all this bullshit? It was all made by evil ass niggas, so they can always get money. So what is we talking about? Insider trading? That's some shit. So broke niggas can't get this money.
Yeah.
This nigga trying to get you no money. How this nigga know? You told me, broke ass nigga. Nah.
Insider trading, and so you can't have a homie hook up no more. You know what I mean?
But it's only when it's not the right homie.
But she did it in the open, and we're literally arguing about whether or not she is going to tip the Senate to a majority Democrat or Republican. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh
but,
no,
Nigga, they are
not insane.
openly trying to change
That's
the
white
election.
folk.
Yeah.
They trying to have a. Rush Limbaugh was talking about seceding from the union. Florida
Yeah.
has nothing in common with California.
Yeah, Donald Trump want to start his own country.
Mar-a-Lago is gonna be the capital.
I don't want to fight a war about it. Let them niggas go.
Yeah. Is this what Russia promised them?
Is this what Russia promised?
It's crazy. All this shit that's going on now make Malcolm X and all the other segregationists seem like all that shit made sense. Like this, y'all trying to do this shit anyway. We've been trying to do this shit. We've been trying to tell y'all stay over there and we stay over here, but whatever.
Yeah, they always want to integrate all the nigger love.
None of our music. We give like a whole import tax on black culture.
How is Florida gonna secede? They gonna give us Rick Ross, or they gonna keep Ross? They gonna keep the Miami Heat? The Dolphins. Tua ain't staying. Come on, bro. Tua ain't staying.
California could do it. California legit could do it. Florida just talking shit.
You don't want them problems, nigga. Once again, it's only 2 places in California that welcome niggas. So
where we at and where else? Oakland.
You realize you still in the red state.
Yeah. But once them niggas leave Florida and shit, start trying to come to Los Angeles, realize they can't afford it here, start spreading out into the fuck shit, all the white flight, like it always happened. They gonna run down to Florida, it's gonna be fine. Then we gonna fuck.
I was listening to some shit today. It was about, I told y'all about that those sheriff gang shit. So they was talking about how it got started from the gold rush and how the Mexicans that didn't make no money off the gold rush came back down to LA and was fucking up the white folks. And then the white folks, they called them Californios. And then they was at war with the Californios. Man, it's fucked up, man. And ever since then, they've been like, it been race wars ever since then, like with the white folks and the Mexicans and the white folks and the Chinese in 1871. Man, it's crazy, man.
Man, you might want
all in LA and right here in LA.
You might just
Now,
want
they had Nazi bunkers in LA.
Huh?
Some of those people have a way of telling stories that don't line up with history.
Nah, man. I mean, they got it from books. They citing books. They quote their sources at the end. They don't just be like, yeah. So take my word. Like they quote their sources.
Yeah, take my word.
And believe me,
the scholar from this book, he went to Harvard.
Anyway, what's the next topic?
Y'all think Trump? We don't need to stay on politics. Trump.
Nah, man.
Yeah. Nah.
It's enough political podcast. We got other shit to talk.
He voted this season already. I voted once. I'm good.
Actually, I did. It was all right. It went real fast and smooth.
Yusuf, what was your next topic? Because you didn't have any of the ones that I put on the list that I made. You laid like 5 others.
Because I wrote mine first.
Where?
In the fucking group chat.
I put mine in the group chat and in the thing.
After I put mine.
Somebody edit this.
I love you both.
Issue, and this pertains to us. Do we have to get rid of Facebook now?
Yes.
What?
I feel the only reason I'm still on Facebook is literally for this group chat, and it's the only thing that I even open Facebook Messenger for. I don't even respond to other people's shit. I don't open them, and they just see that I'm on because I check this group chat, and then I get off. I don't even look at Facebook no more.
And this is
I mean, for me, I just like it because you can post longer videos than Instagram. I mean, you can post IGTVs, but don't nobody watch IGTVs. So I mean,
Hey man,
If
it's just
Instagram has to sell
social
off
media.
Facebook, Facebook has to sell off Instagram. Instagram might get better.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It's all
true.
the internet, man. Just have fun with it. It's the internet.
And Mark
Why-
Zuckerberg own them both. So
You don't spend any money on it. Why do you care? Just have fun with it. If you're not
yeah,
having
I
fun,
just saw
delete.
everybody was mad at Facebook. Everybody mad at them for being a monopoly and all this shit.
What Facebook does, really, I don't give a fuck. I don't think they should even be responsible for what the fuck they put on it. I don't even agree with YouTube censoring videos. I don't agree with none of that shit. I say put all the shit out there, but
Yeah, man.
I just don't. Facebook, I don't enjoy it anymore.
It used to be everything was just on there, but yeah, they started making money. People started having ads, and so then you got to start treating it like a TV channel or a cable channel.
Can we just be honest here? We all know Aston just likes to be as creepy as possible, and Instagram changed his life. That's why he don't like Facebook no more, because it cuts out the middleman and he can get straight to the cheeks. I get it, bro.
Way harder on Facebook than I ever did on Instagram. Are you kidding me? You creep hard on Facebook. Fuck out of here.
Facebook is the original creep. It's like,
It is the creep zone. Yeah.
they had the poke button.
Yeah, which
that's
is
the
weird.
OG. That's the
Yeah,
OG.
That's OG. Like, hey, poke. I ain't even added you or nothing. Just poke. Just
poke. Yeah.
What's up with it?
Facebook Messenger, who's on late, you can look over there. It's 2:00 in the morning. You see a little green light right on. You know
They
what's
would tell
going
you
on.
who was nearby.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, somebody's nearby you. I'm like, what
You
the
start
fuck?
doing the face scan and start be like, hey, is this you? Like, hey, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Stop trying to-
Yeah.
Bitch, I untagged myself in this picture.
And
I know a lot of people that's getting off of Facebook though, but so I get it.
is the I don't like to talk about. I really don't like to talk about anything that's not very on the up and up on any Facebook owned platforms. Because they ain't like Apple. Like, Apple was like, they did the San Bernardino shooting. They was like, yo, we need to get in this phone. And Apple's like, fuck y'all. Our privacy matters. Facebook gives everything up.
Yeah.
I think-
Amazon gives everything up.
So I could have swore like the antitrust shit was more about just like how Facebook censors certain shit and allows other shit. Is that not it?
That's part of it. So there's one thing about that, but no, what's happening right now is that they're basically saying that Facebook owns the social media market.
Yeah. They saying they're a super monopoly.
So they
own
hating? So that's,
own this, but they also buy other businesses and shut them down, and they're basically in the market to shut down all their competition. And they're saying it's a monopoly. It's what the argument is.
so they hating.
As old Zuck crosses into the 100 Billy Club.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck, man, I'll stand with you, man. Don't let them niggas take your empire, man. Fuck them niggas. Can I get some money?
Can I get some money?
I know you're listening to this right now.
I want to hang out with just one of these 100 billionaires just for a day. And if you charming enough, they might let $1 million go because it's nothing.
They might let a billion go.
No. Do you know? Because my biggest fear is that nigga die around me, and now
Hilarious.
so it's gonna be very hard for me to get to not go to jail. If the one day I kick it with Zuckerberg, he passed. He said I must. And that's the day that the spaceship blow up and some shit. It's they definitely pinning that. Oh, you.
And we can do a Zoom. We can do a Zoom meeting. We can have a Zoom kick it. But we ain't hanging out.
You can't be like, man, I was telling that nigga Elian, man, you gotta stop chilling. You gotta stop tripping with that flamethrower.
Elian Gonzalez Musk.
Yeah, he was doing his Kevin Hart impersonation. Get fire on these hoes. And next thing legend.
Allegedly. I don't know. I'm done with this shit.
Anybody invited y'all to Clubhouse yet?
I'm
Oh
on
yeah, I've been
Clubhouse.
on there.
I ain't been on there. I ain't got nobody invite me on there.
Yet though.
Shit,
Like,
cool.
is it? Are you? Do you sit there and just listen to shit?
No, I don't know what it
You
is. I just been
it's
hearing Joe Budden talk about it, so I just wanted to know
it's
what the fuck it was.
basically just a Zoom meeting, but audio only. So your phone is like a two-way radio. You can listen in on the conversation, and then if somebody's in charge of the combo, if you want to chime in or have a question, you can request it. They let you enter the request. You say something, and then the conversation continues.
Hell no.
Like I see like mad people's on it, so they're like you'll be in a room with like I was in the room last night, but like 21 Savage was in there, and like mad hoes, which was hilarious because they was all just talking about hoe shit, and it was just like 21 Savage, a few other niggas, and mad hoes. They was just talking about, like, but I mean, I felt like I had better shit to listen to in my life. But like my homegirl, she was like one of the early. She knows the people who started or whatever. So she told me about a month ago. And she said, "Yo, I really think you like this. I think you should get into it. Just start hosting rooms." And I never got on it, so she let me in. And I mean, I haven't really gotten into it yet. I'm trying to though. I feel like it could be something to it.
So
Because you
that's
can
how
host your
shit
own room and talk about whatever you want to. You want to be like, "Yo, I want to talk about Browns football." You start a Browns
Yeah.
football, and niggas come in and y'all talk shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
And everybody, and it's not like somebody can come in and control because you have to get unmuted. You can't just come in there and start screaming and yelling in the room.
like the real long
Mhm.
shit, man. Hey man,
I'm gonna start a room and see if that's like the way.
I remember chat rooms used to be the shit.
That sound like the party line. That sound like when niggas used to call.
That's
them.
all it is the party line, dog.
Yeah,
That's
shit-
all.
Yeah,
I said that shit
They
sad
just
night.
yeah.
Like,
The party line was some sad ass shit. Like this is all you got to do is you ain't got nobody to really kick it with. You got to call and listen to other niggas.
they still got party lines right now. What you talking about? Anytime
Yeah,
I'm out of LA, I see them party line
That's
commercials
funny,
on the late
man.
night.
you don't
That's
even know
hilarious.
if that might be some police academy ass nigga just practicing his impersonation.
That's fucking hilarious. All right, let's go to sports then. We got a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Y'all want to start first? I want to start with Clarissa Shields because I think she talking a lot of shit. She done called out Jake Paul. She said she'll whoop his ass. She said y'all MMA motherfuckers better take me serious because I ain't coming in there to lose. And I believe her, man. I'm excited to see her fight MMA.
I do not believe her. I watch boxing. I watch MMA, and it is completely different. You have to stand differently. You have to move and defend yourself differently. And talking that shit, you could train with John Jones was the greatest niggas, but they've been training for years. She been training for months, at best.
Mm-hmm.
Her hands ain't even like that. I done watched her.
Mm-hmm.
She not a knockout artist.
She be beating hoes ass.
Yeah, she do a 1-2 combination, and it's like, yeah. So what happened? What happened when a nigga eat that shit and then sweep the leg and now you on the ground? You Kimbo slicing the shit out your.
Yeah, well, all I know is as long as she's standing up, she got a shot. And when they grab her, she got a shot because she has instincts and she's strong and she can fight. So I always believe a boxer got a better shot doing MMA than an MMA dude got a better shot trying to box. I know that.
I don't think so.
Nah, not at all.
MMA
hands,
boxer
man.
gonna get knocked out, but a boxer doing MMA is gonna get kicked in the head and get knocked out.
No, he gonna get choked out. He gonna get ground and pounded. He gonna get wrestled against the cage. There's a whole bunch of shit he gonna have to
Not
deal
if
with.
he don't let that shit get that far. Not if he's that cold with his hands. He knock a motherfucker out. Bing, 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 bing. I've been seeing these motherfuckers. I've been seeing these motherfuckers. Like this. Y'all seen the new boy? What's his name? I had to write his name down. Y'all seen Edgar Berlanga Jr.? Let Edgar Berlanga Jr. get up in there and knock one of these motherfuckers upside their head. They ain't kicking shit because they're going to be on the fucking floor sleep.
Nah, that's not how it works.
Watching MMA. I think that's just what
So now you telling me somebody gonna get in the ring with John Jones and knock him out, huh?
Let me see who would get in there with John Jones and knock him out. Who called? Yeah, I want to see Javante get in there and beat the shit out of John Jones.
one John Jones.
Javante Davis is 114 pounds, bro.
Whatever. That uppercut 1,000 pounds.
John
You
Jones is
Yeah, knock his
240.
ass the fuck out with that uppercut.
240.
Let him get that clean ass uppercut. Let him get that clean ass uppercut on his. I don't give a
You
fuck
must've-
how much he weigh. Let
You
that
must have
uppercut
smoked the
land.
Debo instead
Let
of a
that
Mildred,
uppercut
'cause you high
land.
as
Let
hell.
that uppercut land the way it's supposed to land. I bet the fuck he fold like a cheap pack of
That's
cigarettes.
hilarious. Nah, sir, we can't do that.
All right. I don't
That
give a
boy
fuck
drunk.
who you is.
He's
I don't give a
drunk.
fuck who you is. You get hit in the chin like that, you going to fuck to sleep.
Javante Davis can't reach John Jones' chin.
Well, if he do reach it, he going to fuck to sleep.
That's a big if. And they
Hey man, all it takes is one punch. All it takes is one punch.
Ever since short niggas got on TV, you can't tell them nothing, man.
Okay. I'll pick a tall nigga. What's that 6'8" nigga that was knocking niggas out on the Roy Jones undercard? Put him in the ring. He'd knock one of them niggas out too. What he 6'10"? He'd knock one of them niggas the fuck out. One punch.
Get destroyed.
That nigga was beating the fuck ass out of that nigga on the undercard. He didn't have a shot. They stopped the fight. He was pummeling that nigga. 6'9", 6'10", landing everything, jabs. Nigga reach 100 foot reach. How the fuck? The fuck? What the fuck? How you gonna kick a nigga that can punch you from the locker room?
Kick in a World Star fight has won they fight. Because every break throw hands, they get kicked to the leg. Like, hold up, nigga, that ain't the rules.
This nigga ain't got out the car yet throwing jabs. This nigga arm so long. You talking about a kick? All right, let's go to basketball. Y'all think Harden gonna force his way out? He got 2-year contract left.
Harden
That nigga-
gone, man.
Going to Vegas and partying with Lil Baby trying to get out of shit.
Harden is on his way to Philadelphia, man.
That's crazy.
Daryl Morey
Yeah.
gonna make that happen.
Yeah, I keep hearing that too, because that's his boy, and he love him. And they said like Ben Simmons for him make the most sense.
I wouldn't trade Ben Simmons for James Harden. That's just me.
Why not?
Because I believe Ben Simmons has way more years in the league and way more upside. That's just me. He's an elite defender. He's 6'10" with crazy ball handling and can pass like no other. He can get to the rack damn near whenever he wants to. So James Harden.
Is he gonna be a 3-year perennial MVP candidate at any point in his career?
I feel you. And with all of that, we have seen him literally trick off every playoff series he's ever been in.
I understand that, but I'm just talking about player to player. I'm not talking about the team chemistry or the team success. I'm just talking about as a player.
Okay, well, like I didn't say team
Who
success.
else?
I said James Harden. James Harden be tricking off in the playoffs. Point blank period.
Yeah, he do slack. Everybody knows how he get mad when he ain't got the ball and all that shit. Okay, well, who would you trade James Harden for then? Like,
If I was the Nets, I'd trade for him. I'd trade Joe Harris, Karis LeVert, and
Dinwiddie.
and try to get Allen. If I was the Rockets, I'd try to get Jared Allen.
You do that. You do the deal basically that the Lakers did for AD. Just give them all your best young players.
Well, and then I have Kyrie, and Cheech was cussing me out about this. I was like, I would take Kyrie, James Harden, KD. I was like, I get it. They fuck niggas and all this other shit.
yeah,
They deserve each other.
It's going to be real hard to find 3 motherfuckers on any team that can guard all 3 of them motherfuckers at the same time.
yeah, it'd be tough.
And them is all like niggas that be really saucy motherfuckers. So that's a problem. That's a real like you've been to pickup games and playground games, and if it's 3 raw niggas on the team,
Yeah, you getting run.
That's all they usually take, and they don't play the same position.
And with Steve Nash as the head coach, D'Antoni as the assistant, they going 7 seconds or less. They going back to that old school basketball.
Yeah, whoever got it, go.
DeAndre Jordan.
It's gonna be a lot of 1-on-1. Yeah, that's a lot. Like you can't double team nobody really.
Yeah, and they go 1-on-1, and then you kick it because you're gonna have to send help or whatever.
Damn sure can't nobody stay in front of Kyrie.
And you can't stay
Not
in
by
front
itself.
Can't no one stay in front of KD. That's a problem.
Well, KD pull up from anywhere on the court, so
Yeah,
it
he's
don't matter
seven.
if he in
He's
front of
7'8".
you. You know what I mean?
Problem.
He's 7 foot
7'8".
10.
7'8".
Yeah, that's gonna be something to see him get out of there. Like he is. That's crazy. That's something, man.
If
I
you
said last, and it happened this week, that Paul George got that money.
oh my God, Steve Ballmer don't give no fuck about the Clippers.
I was
He got
listening to.
$22
I was
billion.
listening to him on. I was listening to Paul George on All the Smoke. I ain't listened to the whole thing 'cause it was like 2 hours. I listened to about an hour of it though. I don't know. He sounded like they ready to do something next year. To whatever.
That's what
He do sound like he's ready to do something.
Yeah, he been saying that. He been
Yeah.
lying to everybody
Yeah.
from the
I
game.
don't know, man. I'm not no Paul George fan, so I barely wanted to even listen to it
What is there to be a fan of?
because he like Kobe.
Is
Kobe is favorite player. No, Kobe is favorite player.
I ain't never seen Kobe shoot off the side of the backboard when
Damn.
while you was getting your ass.
10 points in an elimination game. I ain't never seen Kobe do that.
Yeah, the Clippers fucked up bad. The Clippers fell apart. They think this is gonna be their year because they got Ty Lue, and I don't know.
They said that last year though. It's never been their year. It never will be their year because they are the Los Angeles Clippers.
He made it. He was one of them dudes who was anti-bubble, so that's why he didn't get that shit out of his head. And probably the whole team was like that. He said they all was. None of us really wanted to be there. Like so, yeah, we could tell.
To be there, fucking somebody gotta win.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it's like so
Be
you
real.
want to be there. All them excuses don't mean shit.
Remember when the Bucks shit happened? Like they was the first team that was ready to go with LeBron, and then LeBron then was like, "All right, fucking
No,
we
they
stay."
didn't. They didn't want to play the same day the man was murdered.
They just wanted an excuse. The Clippers are just looking for an excuse to get out of the bubble. Period. They didn't want to be there.
Because they didn't have team chemistry to begin with.
Yeah, they didn't have the chemistry. That's what he said too. Like they never really had. He was like, we had just got. Who did he say? What's the nigga they got? He from Detroit, I guess, or wherever the fuck. Like we had just got. Reggie. He like we had just got Reggie. So and so was coming back. He like we didn't really have no chemistry. We was just getting our chemistry.
Hey, time out. We didn't put Charles. Charles is over here in La La Land. You all right, man?
He's protesting from the format. You know he likes to put on these performances instead of just saying something or take control. This is how
Hold up. When he say the format, I don't even remember what format he's talking about.
Exactly.
He doesn't
He don't
remember
even
what
remember.
format
He
he's
tried
talking
it
about.
one time. He didn't even try it. And halfway through, he broke it
Because-
and then started pouting.
I literally I made a format that started on Charles that was highly successful, and you put the show.
He abandoned it. That's what he started doing Molly. That was he had one successful week. Every Kelly. And he started doing Molly. It went all downhill. It went to his head. He was like, "Oh my God, that was so good." And he was like, "I'm a star, baby. I'm gonna eat these."
I'm not around.
God, I'm like Wheezy. Wheezy would pop Molly every day. Marshall Wheezy started rapping.
I just
Oh yeah,
think
the album did come. The album was forthcoming after that. Yeah.
He made three nice songs before. Once again, addiction took over.
Oh,
All right. Speaking of the bubble, LeBron said that this was his hardest title, or no, not his hardest title, the hardest title, and that's what they was giving him shit about, like, because he didn't say his hardest title, he said the, so they was giving him shit about. He think it's the hardest title
during
ever.
racism. Nah, bruh. Bill Russell won titles during racism.
No,
ain't
no,
gonna do
no,
it with this
no,
right now.
no.
It's easier.
It's not even that serious. It's just, come on, man. They played the Heat. They center is the same height as LeBron. LeBron bigger than they center. They played the Heat. They were supposed to sweep them. It was not hard. Stop it, man. It wasn't hard. The fucking Heat.
Okay, well, one.
It's a very good basketball team. They made it to the
Man, it was
finals.
the Heat.
You
Y'all
missed
know
it.
goddamn well they ain't had no
Made it to the
chance.
finals.
Y'all diehard Laker fans know goddamn well the Heat ain't had no chance.
You
What team did?
you misquoted him. He
Nobody
said,
had a chance.
I won 2 of the hardest championships in NBA history, which is not a lie. I like how niggas say the bubble was easy, yet we were not in a bubble.
Bubble wasn't easy.
We couldn't stay in the house for 2 weeks. Them niggas was in a bubble, isolated.
Real world basketball.
Yes, for a
Man,
month.
they
So
played them Heat.
you
More like big.
so the Heat didn't beat Giannis?
Yeah.
Listen,
Did the Heat not make it to
Listen.
the final? Hold up, no. Answer the question, nigga. Did the Heat?
4 times.
I don't give a fuck who they beat. They did
Exactly.
not match up with the Lakers at
That ain't them niggas.
anywhere.
What does
They
that matter?
had Jimmy Butler was better than whoever was guarding him, and that's it. That was the matchup. Stopped there.
That's it.
And they was in the finals.
They was counting on 2 white boy rookies. Come on, man, knock it off. You know good goddamn well that he ain't had no chance.
You told me
Y'all, you know that shit.
Antetokounmpo was the MVP. He
They
was taller
had
than LeBron.
if
He's had
Duncan.
turn.
What the fuck is last name? Duncan. If
Robinson.
a player named Duncan, not Tim, is your key to victory, you ain't winning shit against LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and it don't matter who the other 3 niggas is on the court.
But it
Get
didn't
the
matter.
fuck out of here.
No matter
The
what.
Miami Heat. That shit wasn't fucking hard. That shit was bullshit.
He said
Should have been a sweep. It
circumstance.
should have been they counting on a motherfucker named Bam Adebayo. Who the fuck is Bam
That's a
Adebayo?
match
That's-
player right there.
That's
Don't
they
disrespect
MVP.
Bam.
That's
an all-star.
that's who they counting on to beat LeBron James. Get the fuck out of here.
Bam Adebayo was a very good player. He was very good.
Even if Goran Dragic was at 1,000% health, he wasn't
The
gonna
man
do
averaged
shit
22 a
against the
game.
Lakers. He
That's
wasn't
what
gonna do
he's a
shit
bucket.
against
He's a
Rondo.
bucket.
You know, goddamn Rondo is gonna lock him up. That's fucking 2-time champion Rajon, ugly ass, don't got shit to do but play defense. Rondo. The fuck out of here, the Heat, the Miami fucking Heat against the Lakers, and he said that's hard. Come on, LeBron. I know Kyrie hurt your feelings, but come the fuck on.
Hey, once again, he was talking about the circumstances. The
The
bubble.
bubble was the bubble.
Of the
Yeah,
entire-
the same
of the entire
circumstances
playoff.
where, like they say, the worst team ever, the Phoenix Suns went 8-0 in the same circumstances.
Devin Booker's a bucket.
He was a beast. The Suns were a
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah, everybody was at peak performance.
Yeah, because they had shit. They millionaires, and all they do is play basketball. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas is losing their life, losing their jobs, and this bitch ass 100 million ass nigga talking about it was hard to play the Heat. Get the fuck out of here, you Akron ass, lame ass, fuck ass nigga.
Akron ass.
Once again, niggas couldn't sit in their house for 2 weeks.
And I don't even say that word on fucking live and on podcasts and shit.
You don't say you never say Akron. I feel it.
This
Say
motherfucker done George Hill passing motherfucker. Hey man,
No,
But that's
let's
where-
go
that's
to the
where
next
it's coming
topic.
from.
Next
There
time.
it
Let's
goes.
go on to the
There it
next
goes.
topic.
There it
For
goes.
this motherfucker talking about it's hard to beat the Heat when you want to pass to George Hill. Yeah, because it's hard to beat the Heat. I bet it was real hard to beat the fucking Warriors then, you bitch ass. Hey man, let's go to the next topic. We're
Wow,
gonna talk
he
about
the only nigga to ever give you a championship, and you
we're
mad.
gonna talk about Kyrie gave me a
Thank you.
championship.
Kyrie.
Wow, this nigga's drunk.
Yo.
boy, that
Super
tiny
drunk.
nigga envy go real far, boy.
He the only motherfucker that passed to George Hill at 6'9", 260 pounds, with a little motherfucker checking him after you just scored 49 straight fucking points. The fuck out of here.
That goes deep.
What have you done for me lately? That's the #1 hit song Janet Jackson had. It wasn't called What Have You Done For Me 4 years ago. She wouldn't have went nowhere with that shit. The name of the song was What Have You Done For Me Lately? And lately, you passed the ball to George fucking Hill with the game on the line. So fuck what you did in 2016. Anyway, back to fuck what we was talking about. Before I was interrupted by this motherfucker.
You brought it up.
Going on to the next topic.
This was the topic.
That's literally what you brought up.
Topic, and Pat stirred him up.
Yeah. What you talking about?
Talking about the fucking Heat.
He gave you
The format, guys.
Match.
I don't believe he said that when he said that shit.
Is it Netflix
Anyway.
show already?
Who?
Hold on. Mayweather, Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's a money grab. That's cool.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I hope he literally knock him out with the first punch. Like just walk out.
Nah.
It might last longer than the Chinese dude fight.
Yeah, because it's probably whatever the money line is, he for sure gonna rig it so he get all the bets. That's what he did with Conor. Let that nigga get the first shots. It's like, okay, okay.
So y'all think he doing this because he need the money or want the money?
No.
That's the other question.
Why is it always that the nigga gotta need the money?
I don't know. That's what they're saying.
What's wrong with needing money? Jeff Bezos go to Amazon. Jeff Bezos go to work every day. Like, oh, Jeff Bezos need money.
That's true. That's just what they were saying. That's the talk on around the internet.
Shut the fuck up.
He can't stop. If he stops, he's gonna go broke. Broke ass Jeff Bezos.
You go to work today, you bitch. You need money.
Why does he keep making technology?
Yeah. It's always
the only thing is, why don't he? I wish he would fight.
Trying to get money.
I wish he would at least fight another dude around his age that at least is a real boxer.
Why?
Nah, man, you fight who you know gonna get you who's a draw. Jake Paul dude been selling out pay-per-view. His last
Get Sugar Shane a rematch.
Why?
That'd be good. That'd be a good
Nobody
fight.
wants to see that.
There's no need to put myself in danger.
They're trying to bring
still
back
make the same-
old niggas to just watch boxing.
Same
Like,
amount of money.
A new crowd of
He
boxing.
made more money fighting Logan Paul than he would fighting Sugar Shane.
So you just make them fight all these belly cans. These what they call them, beer cans. What they call these dudes?
He said that to Shannon Sharp. He was like, why? It was like, why if there's an opportunity to get hella money for a few minutes of like bullshit, like I'm gonna get that. Why wouldn't I get that back?
I mean, I don't blame. I just want to see a more competitive fight. That's all.
Nah, no fools. He did all his competitive fights, nigga.
This is his Dancing with the Stars, bruh. He's still out there competing, but he ain't really out there competing for anything.
Cause that Chinese dude, that was terrible.
Hey man, that's that man's fault, man. He agreed to get into the ring with him, and
I mean, it just wasn't like it wasn't even a good showing. Like that wasn't even fun to watch. That was just bad. Like I get it. You got money. He got his millions of money, but for the viewers' sake, that was fucking terrible.
Hey, what Mayweather always say, it looked different in the ring. It's like, yeah, when you watching me, you think all the strategies, but it looked different in the ring.
I bet, but with a normal guy, but not with that guy.
Turns out that nigga was normal.
Like at least with Conor McGregor, like they put on a good little show for a couple rounds, you know.
Conor McGregor.
Like I know Nate Robinson went to sleep, but he wasn't flailing around like that, like the nigga was, you know.
Well, no, I ain't talking about. I'm just talking about Floyd in particular in easy, super boring bullshit fights.
Actually, I take that back. Nate Robinson was falling in ridiculous ways.
Nate Robinson,
Nate,
I
Nate
knew
got
he
hit
was
in the
gonna
back of
do
his
that.
head.
I mean, because he's just not about. He's just a dude.
He got hit in the soft spot, man.
Nah, your
It
face
was right
is the
behind
soft
the ear,
spot.
baby. Right there.
Nah, the way he was falling, ridiculous.
Most dudes that fight that go into the boxing ring, they don't even try to box. They just go to fighting. Just fight. I'm just gonna fight, and they don't even try to box. And so it happens all the time.
Boxing is something
You
you
see-
do in square.
I see it in so many world star videos, so-called. They got gloves on, so they're supposed to be boxing, but they still just fighting. It's still just two motherfuckers just fighting. They're not
Yes.
boxing at all.
Yes, the kittens. Kittens love boxes.
What?
Either way, just let it. Just rock with it.
Fuck that.
Is that all the sports?
Yeah, that's all the sports. You want to get the picks of the week?
For what, like movies and stuff?
Yeah.
What I've been watching. Y'all go ahead. I gotta think of what I was watching.
I'll tell you what I was watching. It was early this morning or late last night.
Killer Grandma. And hold on. Before we get started, this nigga nominated Killer Grandma.
Right?
Killer Grandma for the movie.
You knew it was?
I didn't know what the fuck that was. It was the Lifetime Movie Network. He walking through the street telling strangers it's Lifetime movie. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What? Was it not funny?
Also, no, it wasn't funny. First of all, no, I'm mad at you.
Bullshit.
I'm mad at you. Made me watch a Lifetime movie. But then also shout out to Martin Morrow for
Oh yeah.
Lifetime movie playing the nigga that Colonel Sanders
that the Colonel stole from.
They was talking about that commercial on Jalen and Jacoby. So like he about to blow up with
That's a
that.
good look, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got to give that
Right.
man a round of applause.
Truth that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marty Mark.
Yes, because if you know
Well,
anything
child.
about me, you know that I support people.
Yes, always.
Now, can we get back to the pick of the week?
The
Okay,
format,
I got
you
one.
guys. The format.
Well, I will say if I could speak, because I can tell you mine. It's something non-traditional, but very very forward, very futuristic, if you would. Something calm but yet steady. Really, I
Calm
like.
is steady.
Yes, I like this movie that challenges me. And you know a movie that challenges you when you watch it the first time. It doesn't just reveal something about the movie. It
That's the
reveals
longest movie
something,
got title ever. Jesus Christ.
it reveals something about you. And
And that movie was Car Wash. What? Come on, bro.
no, that movie, I believe I've spoke about this before. Tell me if you've heard it. Killer Grandma.
Get the fuck out.
And now hold on. I will say that the movie was intense, but yet cinematic at the same time, which brought me to a nice soft feeling as I watched it. I have to
Nigga used
say.
to dead.
I'm
looking at the movies I just watched so I can see what I'm gonna tell y'all to watch.
I'll wrap it up by saying if you need if your heart is not warm and your days are filled with shadows, then I implore you to please check out this film. It's very nostalgic, it's honest, and
Lifetime Movie Network.
well, we don't really know that yet.
What do you mean we don't know that yet? It said on the bottom corner of the screen. Lifetime Movie Network.
I didn't see that.
During the whole movie, you got Lifetime Movie Network.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. See, when I look at a movie, I look at the characters.
That mean that
Yeah.
nigga don't zoom in on his TV. He can't see the watermarks.
Well, it's a great film, and I suggest you all watch it.
All right, who next?
I got a movie. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a movie series. It's 5 movies, but they like.
No. It's supposed to be one movie.
But I got one movie. It's one movie. I only watched one of them. So it's episode 2. It's called Lovers Rock, and it's directed by Steve McQueen. So he like made 5 movies. This is the second one, and it's just it's like a day at a reggae party in 1960s England, and it's dope.
Okay.
It's got a good ass soundtrack. Yeah.
Tell us more about this.
Does anyone die?
I want to hear why you liked it. Tell me more. Reggae in Britain.
In England, yes.
Okay, tell me more.
A plethora of tasty women.
Nigga, it's all black people. What you talking about? There's 3 white people in the bushes or some shit. That's it. Like there ain't nobody. Like yeah.
I just want to know why you were invested in it. It sounded.
Nigga, I'm Jamaican.
Certain alley. I just want to make sure.
Look, I'm trying to tell you. That nigga trying to tell you about Killer Grandma. I'm trying to put you on some black art.
Okay.
Killer Grandma is an Academy Award winner.
So I mean,
I don't know where he's at on the screen. This nigga.
I'm about to, talk about a white lady myself. I'm recommending Underwater, starring Kristen Stewart. It's on HBO Max. I enjoy it. It's just all the shit I would never find myself in. I don't like water, especially open water. It's just motherfuckers deep in the water, and they fucked up. They fucked up deeply. And so the little base at the bottom of the water is like collapsing. So they gotta like get the fuck out the base, and then they gotta walk around in the open water at the bottom of the ocean, and it's cutty shit there. And yeah, but
I'm sorry, I have one question.
What?
Is it Killer Grandma?
No. Will there are there, or should I expect octopi?
Question.
An octopi is not an octopus, but a baby cousin of an octopus. An octopi.
Nah, it's more on some like.
Fake news. Put a warning under that shit.
It's more on like the Kraken type shit. If you're familiar with that.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Kraken my mother used to put on me when I used to, sneak around and, steal things.
Yeah. So, when she unleashed the Kraken,
Yeah.
Imagine what that's like at the bottom of the ocean.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Sticks to the head.
The movie I'm going to recommend is Freaky with Vince Vaughn. That shit's hilarious. Check that shit out.
That's 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a question.
Go for it.
Now, is this movie, you said Freaky with Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
Should I expect labia?
No. It's Freaky. It's a take on Freaky Friday. It's a body switch movie, but a teenage girl switches bodies with her murderer.
Oh,
so Vince Vaughn is the teenage girl, and the murderer ends up in the teenage girl's body, and she goes around killing people.
Do you see them masturbate at all?
No, it's PG-13.
Did you have a big music?
Yeah, I came up with something on Netflix because I couldn't remember everything. I've been watching a lot, but Rust Creek.
That's a good movie.
We enjoyed Rust Creek this weekend. It's about a white girl who did some dumb shit by. I ain't gonna tell you what she do. It was kind of dumb. She kind of got herself fucked up, and then she get herself unfucked up, and then it's good. All right. Okay. Rust Creek.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, during her journey of ups and downs, does she encounter a Negro?
Actually, do she? I can't remember. Quincy, was there any on there? I don't remember none on there.
Nah.
Nah,
Nope.
I can't remember. That's a clear answer.
Yeah, I don't think it was none on there.
Oh, that's a no for me, dog.
Underwater, she does engage in Negro. So.
Okay.
But what
underwater
happens
Negro?
to this girl, what's going on with this girl, you'll be glad that it's not black people doing it to her.
I would not be glad that black people aren't working, because see that's the trick that they play on us. They make all these crazy tales so we act like and we think we shouldn't be involved, but really they're paying their bills, feeding their family, and giving us the okie doke.
You might be on to something, man.
Well
that could be a
done.
topic for next week. That could be a topic for next week. We might have to keep touching on that some more. That's good.
Yeah, man, that's what you was dreaming about.
And then don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, you can't, because if you're in the light too much, your shadow won't flourish. Huh?
No, preach, preacher.
Yeah.
Are you going philosopher for 2021? Is that the?
Well,
that's the
I'm
move?
just keeping it real. If you got too many pots, you ain't never gonna get that pan. So you gotta think about that grocery list. It's all about your grocery list, what you need and what you don't need.
All right, we about to.
All right, we're going to.
Break the plane down.
Just gonna land.
All right. Well, that was another flight. Hope y'all watched the Skiggies. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Yusuf
I hope
Ali.
it's correctly.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm Quincy Johnson. You guys have a good night. Shit.
I'm Dick
All
York.
right. It's real late in New York City.